Number 15. The banging. After hearing banging noises in her daughter's room, TikToker FlowerG88 installed a security camera. What she found was incredibly chilling.
I had to install a camera in my daughter's room because I'd hear banging noises. Not gonna lie, this is hella creepy.
It looks like her daughter is banging her head on the mattress back and forth. The footage is leaving many in the comments gripped with fear. Is this insomnia coupled with ADHD, as some have suggested? The TikToker says she's had numerous sleep studies done, and I assume nothing has come of them. I'd say self-soothing is the most likely candidate. At least, I hope it's not a possession. What I can say for sure is, this video is giving me the chills. Number 14. The Return. A return to these haunted, hollowed-out buildings leads YouTuber Samal Shadowhunter to the shadows. Here is one of them. Samal meets with a looming shadow figure on this path, and as he gets closer, it disappears. He continues his search around the compound and encounters another figure.
Oh my god. Kinsa day ka? Kinsa ka? Amigo. Ay ka wala amigo. Diyan lang ka.
As he watches the hooded being, it too disappears.
Kaupo lang siya guys. Oh, hindi gumagalaw guys. Wala, grabe naman yan.
What is this figure? It is not actually a shadow, as we may have assumed. It's a being in a robe and a hood, perhaps a demon? I don't know what it is, but to me, it looks like the shadow hunter is becoming the hunted. Number 13. Crab walking. There's nothing more unappetizing than a demon interrupting your dinner. Shared by YouTube channel Paranormal Man and originally posted by TikToker Mysterioteca, this deep web video is trending in the Japanese-speaking YouTube community. What confuses me most is how long it takes anyone to notice the demon's grand entrance. The other conundrum is that, while the father and daughter appear quite frightened, the mother takes her sweet time getting up from the table. Is she in cahoots with the demon? TikTokers have their theories. I wouldn't disregard possession either. She even looks like she's laughing. Her reaction is almost as creepy as the crab-walking demon itself. Number 12. Night Monster. YouTube team Life of Luxury is at it again, saving the life of a viewer named Candace, or at least trying to. Candace is being tormented by her son Tommy. This downright creepy video was posted by one of Candace and Tommy's neighbors. Chester and Parker revisit the pair, and they find that not much has changed. Tommy is still terrifying Candace.
Candace, did your son do this to you? Dude, Tommy's there.
The guys give Tommy a talking to, but it seems to have no effect.
If you don't stop misbehaving, we're gonna take your mom away and leave you here alone. Okay, I think he'll start acting better now.
Later, while the guys sleep, something comes over Tommy. The guys are still fast asleep when the monster enters his mother's room. After feasting off of Candace, Tommy is not yet satiated. The guys finally wake up as Tommy tries to break into Doris's room.
Listen to that! I think Tommy escaped!
They rush to her room but are far too late.
Is she in there? What happened to her? Doris?
And they don't make it to Candace either. Although this is only a fictionalized horror story, this terrifying video is going to stick with me for years to come, and I don't think I'm going to get any sleep tonight. Number 11. Kitchen Poltergeist. The historic Jefferson Hotel has fresh footage of haunted happenings, and things are getting spookier than ever. The hotel's YouTube channel shares the security footage of their kitchen poltergeist. Watch closely. First, a box moves.
That box is a little heavier than the others, but not as heavy as the banana. Okay, now let's move on. It falls over.
Then it falls over.
Like it got forcefully pushed over. Okay, so right here, this stuff goes. There's like a lot of movement, right?
A lot of movement follows.
And it got pushed, and then oh, there's the box. The box flies off. Let's get that.
And then this happens.
Then the banana movement. That's just intriguing to me, the way
the bananas get in on the action.
Look at that. That's just weird. Alright. And now everything's just about to go flying. They slide.
And lastly, this.
Okay, so stay with us because we still have some more to show.
Many in the comments say this is most definitely paranormal, and I tend to agree. This is just one more compelling piece of evidence from the Jefferson that convinces me that this hotel is truly haunted. Number 10. Church of Terror. If you were told by a spirit not to enter, would you listen? YouTube team 3 Spires Paranormal returns to the Church of Terror, and soon they are tormented. They ask the spirits here to make some noise, and they do.
Bang.
They hear it again.
I thought it was over here. I heard a tap, but I thought he sounded like to me it was there, but you thought it was over there.
Later, they hear what sounds like a squeaky gate opening or closing.
Don't come in.
Don't come in.
The spirit says, "Don't come in." Seems like a pretty direct order to me. The guys go and check out the gates.
Ceiling again.
I know.
but they're shut tight and there's no one around. Is something preaching in this church of terror?
Don't come in.
Judging by this message, it seems to me that whatever it is does not want to mingle with the congregation. Number 9, ghost dog. If you're an animal lover, this one's gonna hit you hard. YouTube channel Haunted5 shares this video from the original source. TikToker Yarciahua16. Marie came home one night to find her dog had sadly passed away. When she reviewed her home security footage, she noticed something unusual. See if you can spot it. The footage appears to show a phantom dog greeting her as she pulls in on her motorbike. There were no other animals on the property, the gate was closed shut, and Marie didn't see anything as she pulled in. The phantom only showed up on her security footage. Many in the comments say they've experienced similar paranormal events with their beloved pets. Do all dogs go to heaven? I think this video makes it clear that some dogs are so loyal to their owners that they stay behind to keep them company. Number 8. Demonic voice. Shared to the Chills Narrator subreddit by 247 Top, this redditor wrote, "While talking in my sleep, I say what sounds like, 'Where's some matches?' And a demonic sounding reply sounds like, 'In kitchen.' Let's watch their submission and see what they're talking about."
Matches.
I certainly hear the voice he's talking about. It's very deep, but if you listen closely, it does sound like something responds to his sleep talk.
Matches.
Given the eerie nature of the question and the response, I don't know if I'd feel comfortable sleeping in this place anymore, especially considering whatever responded to him seems to have fire on its mind. Number 7. So haunted. This house is so haunted that no one can last the night. YouTuber Adam Mark Explores tries his best too, but the challenge is more than he can handle. As he asks the spirit to make its presence known, he hears footsteps.
Move one of these chairs. Whoa.
It seems to me like the footsteps are his partners, but they do seem to continue after he stops walking. Later, he is using a recording device when he hears movement behind him.
So just touch my foot then.
Just as Matt feels that something touched him, a Steadicam captures the basement door opening.
But I don't know if it was just me overthinking it.
What sense touched your arm?
Yeah, I felt it here, like something, like my jumper moved. But it could have been, I don't know, it could have just been my mind. But
This place is so haunted, no one can last a night. I'm surprised the guys have lasted this long. I sure wouldn't. Number 6. Broken Bow Asylum. While exploring the Broken Bow Asylum alone, YouTuber Haunt Row TV captures this creepy message on the wall. And then they hear a spirit's voice. Listen closely. Although the voice is faint, I do hear it. The other noises are much louder and without explanation. What do you think is here? I think it's a trapped soul. Number 5. Abandoned asylum. Some spirits want to shut the living out. YouTube team Rota X Investigaso Paranormal come across something sinister in this abandoned asylum. As they're looking in one room, this happens. This is a clear sign to me that whatever is here does not want to let them in. And in fact, it adamantly wants them out of here. Is this spirit a cranky old hermit? It may be. I hope they can get to the bottom of the spirit's story during their next session here. Maybe they can lure him out of his shell. Number 4. Moment of terror. Back in the 18th century, several dozen witnesses encountered a fabled spectral army on the Souther Fall in the UK. YouTuber Black Craig camps out here on Midsummer's Eve to see if he can become a modern witness. After keeping watch to no avail, he's walking back to camp to get some sleep when this happens.
Oh, what the? There's a block stood next to my tent.
I'm dying to know what he saw, or who he saw. Was it the ghost army?
Right there. Finn's is oblivious to me. Man, there's no way I'm staying here tonight. No way.
I'd be out of there too. What living being wants to battle it out with Spectre Warriors? Your odds of winning are next to none. Number 3. Manifestations. You are about to be surrounded. The YouTube team Procura Sobrenatural is being watched by manifestations inside this house of evil. In the darkness, they hear movement. A short while later, they hear it again.
Where? Quem que tá aí? Não mexe não. Where?
What is there? Photographs capture black shadow entities peeking out from doorways and windows. As they're listening to a spirit box, they again hear something.
Olha isso, pessoal. Escutaram?
It's a rustling sound, like someone is moving nearby. Are these noises being made by the shadow entities that have surrounded them? It's possible, but I think this one warrants further investigation. Number 2. Anomalous zone. Would you agree to be tied up in a forest at night? I sure wouldn't, but the YouTube team Toppy completed this perilous experiment in an anomalous zone, and they're left in the dark. As she remains bound, a shadow falls. Does this shadow belong to an evil entity? A demon perhaps? Or is there just a bug momentarily blocking the light? Well, a moment later, we have our answer. As the light goes out altogether,
Пипец. -1 фонарь.
what exists in this anomalous zone? I get the feeling there are many creatures here that we cannot see with the human eye. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. orb capture, submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by the Caphead Bolthead. This redditor wrote, I had just finished my basement with no furniture and was going to set a security camera in my basement. I had it running and noticed this. I could find the video, so I screen captured it. As far as tracking that thing, I took my phone from the computer screen and tracked it with my phone. Let's watch their submission and see what they're talking about. I noticed near the end of the footage a very visible flying orb that was captured on camera. I believe this is what the Redditor is referring to. Orbs can be associated with paranormal activity, but also can be digital artifacts caught on a low-resolution security camera. I don't want to jump to any conclusions here, but the flight pattern of the orb has me leaning towards the paranormal for this one. What do you think is going on here? You'd better grab your whiteout. Things are about to get permanent. These are 30 scary videos you can't erase from your mind.